Good morning, everyone. My name is Priyanka Chauhan, and I am a student of BA Political Science Honors, second year. Today, I'm here to give my presentation on the topic of supporting the legislative process. So, let's start. Supporting the legislative process. In this video, we are going to cover these topics: how a bill becomes law, role of the standing committee in reviewing a bill, legislative consultants, and the framing of rules and regulations. First, we need to know what is bill. A bill is the draft of legislative proposals. All legislative proposals are initiated in the parliament in the form of bills. It can be initiated either by the government or by any private members in either house of parliament. Bills thus broadly fall into two main categories: government bill and the private members bill. Now, what is government bill? Government bill is a bill which is introduced in the House by a minister. It is also called public bill. A government bill needs 7-day notice, at least 7-day notice for its introduction. It has more chances to clear. Private member bill. A bill is introduced by any other members other than a minister. It is called private member bill. Private member bill needs 1 month's notice for its introduction. Private bill are generally withdraw or get lapsed. How a bill become law? First, the bill can be introduced in either of the house, that is Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Second, a notification is published in Gazette of India. Third, first reading is done, that is, name and objective of the bill is read in the House. Fourth, the bill is then sent to the Select Committee of Indian Parliament for further scrutiny. Fifth, second reading consists of two stages. One, general description of the bill as a whole. Second, reading of bill clause by clause. Six, the third reading is nothing but the voting on the concerned bill. Seventh point, the bill is then sent to the other house for approval. If passed from the other house, it is then sent to the president for his assent. If the president gives his assent to the bill gets converted into a law, and that's how a law is made in our country. We can see the chart: introduction of the bill, then the publication in Gazette, first reading, then select committee, then second reading, then third reading, then the bill in the other house, then president's assents, then law. Reference of bill to standing committee. After a bill has introduced, the presiding officer of the concerned house, like speaker of the Lok Sabha or the chairman of the Rajya Sabha or anyone acting on their behalf, can refer the bill to the concerned standing committee for examination and to prepare a report thereon. If a bill is referred to standing committee, the committee shall consider the general principle and clauses of the bill referred to them and make a report thereon. The committee can also seek expert opinion or the public opinion of those interested in the measure. After the bill has thus been considered, the committee submits its report to the House. The report of the committee, being of persuasive value, shall be treated as considered advice. Then, the role of legislative councillor in making of law. We all know the president itself is also a legislative councillor, counseling body in its own right. But when a bill is in its draft form, then it is kept in the public sector for the process. Like recently, the central government started the pre-consultative legislative policy before its legislative proposal was decided, before being submitted with subordinate law and before being accepted by each ministry. It was decided to be kept for legislative consultation. The mandatory condition of this policy is that any draft of any legislation will be kept in the public forum for approximately 30 days. Knowing which explanation and requiring clarification is required in the case. The main of this kind are thus made available on the website of the concerned ministry, after which is draft of the bill is sent to the ministry for approval. Now we are headed towards a conclusion. After the above parliamentary process, it can be clearly understood that changes in the law of any bill are not simple tasks, but a very long and procedural work. Generating new laws and policies is usually a slow process which involves many steps mentioned, as well as elaborate debate on the laws, and before the introduction of an official government policy, fit are discussed in every aspect of it. At the same time, it should also be noted that the consent in this process is actually that the consent of the public. Therefore, the task of the Indian legislature has become quite complicated in the process of debating issues on the issues of the law.